Hello, everyone. I'm so glad that you have chosen to opt in to get our free email newsletters so you can keep up with what's going on. Um, I want to just give you a quick little message. And the Lord actually asked me to ask this of you. And it's a way that you can sow a seed into the ministry that is not money and it takes hardly no time. But if there are any, we're in a launching phase, and if there are any people that you know, like maybe some friends, that like it doesn't matter what they are really, if they're Christian or not, but especially if you know they like prophetic things or they need to be healed, or just people that enjoy this type of stuff, or maybe people you just know need it. Maybe you have friends, maybe you have children, maybe you have parents, maybe you have a sibling, maybe you have a nephew, a niece, an aunt, an uncle, a grandparent, a grandchild, a spouse, someone, a friend that you'd like to get these emails. Well, it's not uncommon for people to get random emails. They can always unsubscribe. But if you have any that you would like me to start sending emails to, so that the Lord can minister to, because He's beginning to heal people, beginning to do some very awesome things, please message me those email addresses. It'll be safe. They won't get any spam. They won't be given out to anyone else. And I'll just add them in the contact list of our bank on the website to where the emails go out. And it's like a seed you can sow as the ministry is launching just out to more and more people. And if you feel like you need to let them know first, or let them know, hey, I gave somebody that email address, if you're a little more comfortable doing it that way, or if you're just close enough to them to where you can just give their email address out, um, you know. So if you'd like to do that, I know there's probably people who are thinking who could use some healing, who could use a word from the Lord, who could use some ministry. Fivefold ministry is life changing. I've experienced it. When you go from just regular, just church to fivefold ministry, it's a whole new. It just energizes you. It stirs up your gifts, and it reveals your callings, and it gives you a sense of purpose, because you see that you have a place in the kingdom. And when God's moving, when He's healing people and stuff, we want as many people to be a part of that as possible. One time God had me ask people to get on here, and if you just hit like on every video and let it play all the way through to the end, YouTube has an algorithm where they'll show it to more people. Well, of course, we want to reach as many people as possible. So none of this has anything to do with money. It's about reaching people, healing people, giving people the word of the Lord, getting people saved. So feel free to contact me. If you go to the website, there's a message button. I'll usually respond pretty quick. There's also at the bottom of this email like a little @ button, and you can press it and it'll email me. So if you have anyone in mind, some email addresses you'd like to give me, um, please feel free to. The Lord is asking you to, actually, so that he's ready to minister to people. And you see things like, I've heard stories, 700 Club, someone hearing, years later, watching a program and getting healed from a word of knowledge that was there. So the Lord knows who's watching and who's not. And for all of those who watch the channel faithfully, expect to get something from the Lord, especially those who watch it faithfully and give. The Lord's wanting to give you something back. So be ready. God's going to be ministering to you personally, So that's what this is about. This is not just a big, we're trying to make a mega church. No, I'm trying to minister to each Lamb of God, each child of God personally, and I just let myself be led by the Spirit and do it. But He's healing people, He's talking to people, He's stirring up and imparting gifts. And so anyone you have in your heart that you want to be a part of it, just ship those email addresses over to me. If you're kind of fearful of doing it, maybe this is your chance to knock fear in the face. I remember one time I was OCD, because I'm a very clean person, and I would have to wash my hands after every time I touched the doorknob. And the Lord made it real to me. You're going to have to discipline yourself not to, because of feelings made me feel like I had to. It's teaching on feelings has got to go. That like feelings is how we're led by God. It's totally false. It's horrible doctrine. And I had to just make myself go against that feeling. I wanted to wash my hands so bad, and after doing it so many times, it just kept getting weaker and weaker and weaker till it broke. You know, and if the devil even tries to come at me with it anymore, I just don't even pay any attention to him. So sometimes we got to face our fears smack dab in the face and do them. And so that was it. I just wanted to, there's been great. We've had a great testimony of healing so far. The Lord knows who's watching. If you're a faithful watcher and a faithful giver, you can expect the Lord to minister to you. So you don't want to miss anything. Make sure your notifications are on. Hit the like button. Do all those things so that the YouTube will fling us out into the world, and we can allow the Lord to use us to minister to as many people as possible. So thank you so much, and y'all have a great one.